Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, again, another live transmission of our FM save with Moroccan team of Athletic Casablanca. So, I'm Skip Rash. A lot of appreciation for all the views, the follows um, down here on Twitch TV and also on my YouTube channel at Skip Rash 1. So basically, today we are going to play one or two games only. It's not going to be a very big live this time, um, and we obviously this save is being completely online. So we are going to play exactly the friendly games that I arranged. And since yesterday, mm, unfortunately, we had two situations. First, the game crashed another time, and the second thing was that I was playing this first friendly with the under 19 players, our own under 19 players, and suddenly there was a surge of electricity here in my area, and all the screens went, my two monitors went down, the computer went down, even the UPS didn't hold that surge of electricity, and obviously I lost internet, I lost everything, and the save ended there. So we were playing already this first game. We were winning 1-0, I think, or 2-0, I don't remember. But the thing is that really, obviously, with 5 or 6 hours of live that was I was doing already, there was no point of me continuing just because of that. So I ended up um, playing offline just a little bit, okay, just for that part of the game. It was, I don't know, one day or something that I needed to do offline just to get back on track on the position that we were yesterday on the save. So no major issues, no nothing. So basically, it's like uh, we only lost, I don't know, 30 minutes of the game that we were playing yesterday. So without further ado, we are going to select the team. Let's hope that today, so see, because it's a friendly with under 19, it's a little bit, the animation is a little bit different. So with my hands on my hips, I'm going to say, let's go, show me what you are capable. There's lots of things to win, impress me, and then again, give them some encouragement, saying, hey, go out there and show me why you deserve to be on this team. So the team that we are going to play is exactly the same as last year's team. Um, so no changes whatsoever, except the goalkeeper that Amrani is brand new to the team. So we are playing in blue. Our under 19 are playing in white. So let's see if our team, because this is the first week after the season started, so our preseason started, and we are going to make two or three friendly games in order to get things started and the engines running, and to face what will be for sure even harder second season. If last year it was hard, the last games when the team started obviously to make transfers and to reinforce their squads and reinforce uh, with the youngsters that came through their youth systems. Obviously, uh, mission got a little bit more difficult. Um, but I trust because we are looking that this team, the oldest player is 18 years old. Don't forget that. And of course, there is a lot on this team that we can improve, and the players for sure. Some of them will not have the, the potential that they are showing right now. They are going to drop. And obviously, they need to get out of the club to give room and space for another ones. But there are players here that are going to continue to improve and to get better and better and better every single day. So this is our main goal for this season. We also for this season we ended up in Group A. Last season that was our first. We were on Group B, and both groups were more or less balanced in terms of good teams that they had. Um, right now, the best teams in Group A, apart from the one that went up, um, it's basically on Group B, and we that were on Group B ended up on Group A. And for now, looking at the teams that are playing there, I really think that if we play more or less and the injuries are not as many, obviously, as we don't want them to be, for sure that we can fight for mid-table. And this is what the board wants right now. I was afraid yesterday when I made the last two games of the season. I was very afraid of not getting into the top four. That was the request of the board. They requested me to win the season in the top four, and we ended. We ended up in first place. So I was a little bit concerned, and the results were not getting done. We were not playing. We were losing a lot. So those two games we made only 1 point. We drew one of the games, the other one we lost. So I really thought, hey, probably I'm going to get fired, and if I get fired, there will not be many teams in Casablanca that can offer me a job. And it was true because the teams from Casablanca didn't sack their managers. So probably if I got sacked, I would have stayed unemployed for a couple of months, and the save would be lost, and I needed to start all over again. So repeating everything. It didn't came to that conclusion. We ended up fourth. The board said, "Okay, good job." More or less, the fans also agreed. So I got a 14 or 15. Good goal from Hamala and a very good cross from Fakhr. Um, so I really think that now, even if the only transfer that we made, and that was the only one possible, was taking this Ambrani uh, on goal, this goalkeeper, this new goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure that we can fight to be in mid-table. I tried also yesterday to change a tactic. I was trying to hire some Casablanca 16-year-old player, winger, right winger that was phenomenal. It was like a 20 signing, basically. Um, and he decided to go elsewhere, so we were not able to secure his signing. And if I was able to get that player, I needed to transform the team because we are playing right now in a 4-4-1-1, um, with being Jarisi the shadow striker. Um, Probably I would transform this team to play in a 4-3-3, defensive, defensive midfielder. Because really, for the team to play a little bit better, I think that we need to change this tactic. Even if the fans say, "Oh no, you are playing great," there is we are creating a lot of chances. Yes, we create some chances, but we are not very good on scoring the goals. So if Hamala, for example, gets injured, it will be horrific for us to get the goals because it's very a team that not very good on attacking side. As we can see, we are playing against the under 19s, uh, even if some of these players already played on the main team and they are reasonable players, um, in terms of the average that we have. Um, Obviously, we are playing in our first 11 the best players that we have in the club. I think there is one or two that are on the under 18s that are pretty good to be on the first team also, but because of the age, we are not playing them, and really, it's we are not creating a lot of chances. We are not creating a lot of games. So this static, it's okay. Yes, the fans like it, but we really need to step up a little bit. And without signings and without good quality players on some of oh, on the key positions to develop a 4-3-3 tactic, it's impossible, really. And we need to stick to this 4-4-1-1 tactic that we are using, like route one, you know, the ball on the forwards. But hey, the forwards that we have right now, it's these two, and they are not. They are good, but they are not great, as you can see. So the team is playing more or less okay, but it's not being a very good performance against our under 19. I also did, I don't know, about 40 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago, I ended my first live transmission that I played with the other save that I'm currently making. Um, that is the one with a Portuguese team in the lower leagues. It's called Rebucho, and I made a live transmission here on Twitch with made two games, and I recorded just one for my YouTube channel. Um, So if you want, you can go there and see, or see it here on Twitch TV also, because I already um, put the video available for you guys to check it out. Still, this old chick, old chick doesn't play. He's playing all the time. He not yet scored a goal, and he's the tallest player in our team. So, as you can see, yes, we have 7 shots, 4 of them on target, but in terms of possession of the ball, the under 19 are playing a lot better than us. So I will say exactly that to them, that we need more possession. As you can see, I have already this 4-4-2 in place, but if I go there and create a new tactic, it's what the the staff saying to me, that either a direct counterattack or just route one or park the bus. That's it. So we are currently making exactly what is recommended. So not inventing anything. Just speaking with my staff, and they are saying, hey, this is the correct thing for us to do. So that this is what we are making. And without new players, yes, the transfer window opened. Yes, we went professional. I don't know why these clubs. This is obviously a database error, because we are on the amateur lower leagues, and the clubs just went professional. They starting to build stadiums. Last season we didn't have a stadium, we didn't have anything, no training ground, no nothing, and out of the sudden there was a stadium popping up in Casablanca, named our club, that we were that we started to play in this stadium now. So this is the stadium that we are currently playing, the Athletic Casablanca Stadium. So it didn't exist until the end of the season, and suddenly popped up. And it's a nice stadium, obviously. So we have stadium, we have training ground. This is by the way, it's not a synthetic stadium, it's grass. Okay, so a lot better from what we had before. It's not our stadium, it's the stadium from the council, municipal council. So for me, it's perfect. We are only going to pay the rent. That's it, of using it. We went professional. Players started to receive money to be professionals, even if they are 16, 17 years old, 15 years old. They have a contract, professional contract. But our staff, even if they are professional, they are not earning any salary. So the club is paying zero, and to me also. So obviously it's a bug. It's a bug in the game. It's a bug that we need to address exactly the same way as we were addressing until now. So even if the players are receiving money right now, I'm taking care of the the rules exactly as they were before. So we only signed this Amrani goalkeeper, new goalkeeper, because he was from Casablanca. That's it. So and the staff exactly the same. Because if we want to go and hire new staff, we are going to pay around 6,000 dirham. It's 600 euros a month, and our current staff doesn't want to agree any new terms because they just signed a new contract and a professional contract, and they are earning zero, and they don't want to sign and to discuss a new one. So obviously, and because of this bug, I maintained the rules that I started the save. That it's like even if the club went professional, we will continue to try to uh, only hire staff or players that are born within 80 kilometers away from Casablanca. That's it. Um, unless unless they accept, for example, if a player accepts 1,000 euros or 10,000 dirhams wage, yes, in that time I can hire a player, Ujda or Al Jadida or Tangier or whatever city, Marrocos, whatever city, Agadir, whatever city in Morocco. Until we cannot find those type of players, and these type of players don't want to sign with us, we are going to stick with youngsters, and because of the youngsters, the rule needs to be applied. So um, until they get at least 18 years old, they really need, because hey, it's a question of Amala again, yeah, second goal. Um, it's just a question of a youngster of 16 or 17 years old that really is not doesn't have a driver's license, right? Uh, he doesn't have a driver's license. That's it. He cannot drive, so it needs to be their mom and dad to drive them to the club. So and like that, it's obviously very important to be uh, to be within a range of kilometers um, that is more or less the reality that happens. So no one takes his kid from, I don't know, from, they live in Liverpool and they were born in Liverpool, and the kid trains in Arsenal. It's ridiculous. That doesn't happen. Okay, Lam Noir 3-0. Um, so obviously, and even if the person, the dad or the mom, sometimes needs to make more than 30 to 40 kilometers for to take their kid from school to play in the football club where they are training and where they are making their formation. uh, it's impossible. No dad in the world does that. The ones that does that is the ones that are very rich and have nothing else to do. So it's not being realistic. So that's why our main rule maintains exactly the same. And there are players here that already have 18 years of age. Okay, those ones, of course, doesn't apply anymore. Offside, those ones don't apply anymore. The situation. Um, But for now, we are going to play like this. As you can see, as soon as Hamala left the pitch, the team dropped immediately. So I'm also checking who is playing more or less okay on the under 19s, and there is not a lot. Probably Ben Schrifa on that left side is the one that is playing. El Amrani, the left winger, left full winger, that is playing also more or less okay. We really have an issue on the midfield. Our midfield is very, very, very bad. We don't have a lot of players in midfield that can play there, especially on the defensive area. That is one of the reasons why I will keep coaching the 4-4-2, because even though it's not the best suitable tactic for this team, I really need to train that, because in the striker area we have 2 or 3 players that can play there. Well, I think it's four players, because one of them got sold. The guy he was wanted by the under 19 of Mohammedia, and he went there, and we got stuck with, I think, was 3 or 4 forward players. But even though we have a lot more on the striking side and on midfield side. Great results, 3-0. They didn't score. They had more possession, but they didn't make a lot of shots, and we were able to get it back. So I'm happy. See exactly what this type of games brings to the team. See, the stadium is Athletic Casablanca. It's here. Grass has a 4,179 capacity, it was built during this year, and has a very good condition. And we are the only ones playing there. So we go to the infrastructure. So it's also the stadium for the youth team. So it means really that, hey, right now we have 3 right backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 center backs. 1 left back. two right midfielders, only two central midfielders, two left midfielders, two shadow strikers, and two forwards. So we really need, obviously, Sherkawi is playing on the right, but he's more or less backup on the left of Belarabi. But and the people with 18 is Munir Ben Sliman, it's Yassin Hasti, it's not very good, and it's Yassin Fakhr, Mohammed Shadili, and Mohammed Jarisi. So these are the players with 18 years old, and this is the new signing, Abdelila Amrani. So as you can see, Casablanca, and we signed him this year. It's not very good, but for sure he's the best keeper in the club. So from here, they are saying that Walid Naim and Rashid Goudawi are the ones that can go up to the first team. So Walid is only 15 years old and he's like a defensive midfielder, but he can also play at center back, even if it's not very good on the heading, but on jumping reach he is, so he can play also there. He can play right back, but mainly it's like 3 stars in the defensive midfielder, and then 2 stars as a playmaker, back playmaker. Okay, so are the only two players that really can go to the club, to the first team, and can develop um, midfield wise. As you can see, we have some very good right backs. We have some players not training well. So again, two right backs. There's only one left back. There's a lot of defensive fullbacks. No, center defenders. Um, then we have three, four guys. Sorry, four guys in the defensive midfield. One of them it got very an injury. It's this guy. Then we have this guy that can play on the left back, left wing. I don't know. I'm not too fancy about this position. And then we have the only player that can play, really can play on the right side of the midfield. One again, Ben Schrieffer, that was the one that was playing, and he's fast, not very good. And after we have these three, so Berrada can play also here. He's not very good and he's very, very slow. This one can only play there also, but he's more or less okay. Nasiri can also play there, but he's like more of a winger. And then we only have this guy as a striker. Exactly. So we have one, two, three strikers. But on the only thing that we can make is to drop these two players down and to play like a 4-4-1-1, but with more defensive players. I don't want that. So 14 days until our next game. As I mentioned, I'm not going to stay here a lot today. Yesterday was a lot. So Nabil Uchik signed also his professional contract. Great. As you can see, we turned professional. We are training these guys. 18-year-old. They are training a lot right now. So transfer wise, as you can see, Ashraf Gay went to Mohammedia under 19. He wanted to go there. He was not very good. He arrived there. He had 3 gray stars. As soon as he arrived there, he immediately had half a star. And this was the guy that we signed. 4 stars. 4 stars goalkeeper. Just see. Yes, he's performing in his position. And in terms of observation, we only had this guy on observation. This was the guy that we wanted to hire, that he was hired by Hilal Nador. Um, Players that we know, we only have 2. Insham El Amrani, also goalkeeper from Casablanca. He's very good. And this Ashraf, the guy that we sold, and nothing else. There is no more possibilities for us to sign any type of player, any sort of player. It's what we have, is what we get. That's it. So today the goal is just to keep the squad, try to reach. I'm not doing in this. This is more physical than is going to break the players if we set up a new match here. So we are going to try to do these 2 weeks training. Then we are going to play Saleh, uh, another friendly game. But let's try to keep the team, the squad, as they are. As you can see, in terms of we went all professional, except even me, professional with salary 0. And if we go here and we try, for example, because we can try. They ask 800 euros a month. So, but if I try to renew, oh, now see, full size, whatever, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I will say to him, okay, we can pay you 200, 150 euros. Let's see. This is our assistant manager. Okay, he thinks he's a very good proposal, so great. Also, this guy, 2 years on a 250 euro also. Said yes. Great. Head physio. Again, 250 euros. Done. Physio. Exactly the same. And a 2-year deal. First coach. Under 19 coach. Again, he says it's a good offer. And the assistant coach for under 19, also 250 euros. Okay, so we have our staff apart from me. That my contract zero, and the board doesn't want to give me any money. I don't know why. Must for sure that must be a bug in the database. Well, but if at least I can help the president, see, they are all happy. At least we will have a team. We will have a staff. There is only two players that doesn't. I'm not signing an agreement. Is Mohamed Wagzir, that he also can play there. See, and we'll ask him to train there because we need another guy to try to compensate Yassin Hasti. That it's really not very good. Thanks for the follow, Mams 2403. Thank you very much. Where are you from? Okay, I'm from Portugal also. Boa noite. A razão porque falo a razão porque falo em inglês maioritariamente neste save é porque é um save de um clube marroquino, e portanto eu quero muito que chegue a Marrocos e que haja gente em Marrocos que consiga ver Football Manager jogado por um português com equipas de Marrocos. É um país que eu muito gosto. That's the reason why. Okay, this guy. Okay. Okay, we are going to get rid of Yassin Hasty. English it is, obviously. So It's the first time that you are checking my channel. Yeah. Okay. So you can follow this. I have have some games that I'm currently playing, but mainly I'm doing FM24 right now. I have two saves. One is from Portuguese lower leagues. It's with a team. I started unemployed, exactly like this one, and I have simple rules regarding playing FM. It's a game that I've been playing for almost 30 years now, or more than 30 years. And the rules are, I always start from below, unemployed, with no attributes whatsoever, and the team that hires me needs to be at a team very close to my house. This in terms of the Portuguese league. In this Moroccan league, the situation is that my wife is Moroccan, so she has family in Morocco, and the family is from Casablanca. So it means that I started to save unemployed, and then I applied only to the Casablanca teams. Okay, and after that, the staff and the players, we can only hire them if they are born or the last club that they played or that they signed to, that they worked to, was around 80 kilometers around the club that hired me. So to make sense, okay. Obviously, I know that FM24 and the other ones didn't act. Um, did the database doesn't work like that. But in order for me to get as much real, play the game as much real as I can, I decided to establish these rules. And everything, for example, I was not able to find a sports director for this club. If I can lose the staff because the president doesn't do anything, hey, I'm going to negotiate with them, but I will only negotiate with them in the extreme situation because I don't have a training course. The president didn't give me one. And the second thing is that if I'm not making any money and I don't have a lot of experience, my job is to coach the team, not to be hiring, not to decide. All this I can recommend and say, hey, president, sign me this player. But everything else is done by him, not by me. So I play like with these rules, and obviously it applies to both saves. So you can go to my YouTube channel if you want. It's Skip Rash One, Skip Rash of Rashid. That is my Moroccan name. It's Rashid Skip Rash One. And you can go there, check the videos. I'm making also foxhole videos. I will be playing for sure in a couple of days YouTube U-boat because it's a game that it gives me a lot of fun. I like simulators are really my beach, and like I said, I say in my bio, I like simulation a lot. That is my main goal. I I, I know because I have a son. He likes to play those Android games of shooting and football and a lot of stuff. I'm a really slow gamer. It's my age, obviously. I'm not that young or anymore. The second thing is that I really love to simulate stuff, and this is the main reason why I'm playing this. And this save, the one of the Portuguese leagues, is going to be here on Twitch, obviously, but in YouTube, it's very I'm trying to shorten the videos to make it very short. For me, very short is around 30, 35 minutes. Okay, a video. but it's condensated, and most of the games I will be playing offline. This save entirely is going to be all online, all here on Twitch TV. And the game already crashed 2 times. Yesterday there was a energy surge that completely blacked out my 2 monitors, my computer, everything, and really, it's the way that I play. Okay, so but I thank you for your support and for your follow and for your views and for your comments on the chat. Thank you a lot. So, for example, this guy, again, in this thing interesting, I did not load, did not ask. Thank you very much, Andre, for the subscribe. I started the game without uploading any players whatsoever. So it means that this first season here, the players were all gray, completely gray. What I've done was to give contracts to those gray players. This is one example of that. Okay, it's this guy that has half a star, gray star. But for example, I can show you. This was one of our best players. This is also a gray player. Why? Because the local of his birth is unknown. So I gave these guys a contract, and most of them are all this. Apart from signings that we did last year, these guys, and the youth intake. So it's been very easy to play the first part of the season, of last season. It was our first season, it was very easy to play, and we had a lot of wins, as I can show you. So, friendlies, okay, we lost here. We lost here also in the King's Cup. Everything was going all right. Then the transfer window hit it here. And immediately, every single team started to improve themselves and to have the youth intake also around here. So we dropped immediately by form, and we were not able to be promoted. And it was not that easy to play against the teams with great players, even with our great players also that I gave contracts to them. It was not easy to win the games. Okay, but more or less, yes, it was a little bit easy. Why I did that? Because I have a ton, and I like to play the game like that. Ton of leagues that are loaded. It's a lot, really. It's really amazing. So that's why I don't upload and create the players, because otherwise this will end up with around almost 200,000 players and the game would simply not move. But I have a lot of memory, I have a good processor, so it's the game flew. It's fluid, even if sometimes it crashes. But I really don't think it's that main reason. I think sometimes like if we are clicking very very fast on the situations, then it drops out and it crashes. So this guy, for example, even if he's alpha star, he managed to play 22 games last year, 1 goal, 1 assist, and an average of 6.82. This year, obviously, I placed him in the transfer list, so and now they are making the Ksar El Kebir or Alcácer Kebir, the Dom Sebastião. Ksar El Kebir is making the offer for him to go there. So basically, this is the explanation. And yesterday my video was 6 hours long, and it was very boring for people to watch, because it's like only pressing continue, 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 continue. But hey, I said that I was going to make the entire series online, so I will make it. Sure. Mm, so see, all of these guys want him, and I need to reject every single transfer, because I cannot afford to lose this player. This one I cannot afford. Was also one of the great players, but 30 games last season, 4 goals, a 6.73. And this is our competition. Two groups. First two winners of each group go up to the first national league of amateur football in Morocco, where they have pretty good teams like Olympique Marrocos, Rachad Bernossi, that is also from Casablanca, Casbatadla, Kemisset, Oujda, Al Wasseima. So this is big. They are big cities in Morocco. Okay, uh, Tihad is also from Casablanca, and Moroccan football, it's very, very cool. Obviously, it's not again. So they are going to start asking for our players. So Shadley, no, also no. Reject offer. I only want to sell this guy. I want only to sell him. So for now, okay, go ahead. So for now, it's only Fakhr, Shadley, Hasti that we want to get rid of, because we are training Mohamed Lagzir to play on the right, so that Sherkawi can be the right back, and then we can get at the left back that is playing on the under 19. The only thing is this guy can also play there, but hey, he's not very good. I will be surprised if he moves to Ksar El Kabir, and then he has a not a gray star, but a gold star, even if it's going to be half. Okay, again, if I can go here, I can reject Okay. Training wise, these guys can start training again on normal. These ones can be double. Really, really into him. Oh, don't want to sell him. We don't want to loan him. These guys can also train normal. Okay, so I will accept, and he's going to play in Ksar El Kbir. So, bye bye, Hasty. Yassin, you can go on your way. So, right now, we are going to check what is going to be. Thank God. No, they want to hire him. Okay. So, okay. So, he's gone. Half a star. And the report saying, "Oh, it would be an amazing signing." No, he's in our team. He was a gray star. That's why I let him go. Now we can go and do that thing that we wanted. No, if I'm not getting a training course, nobody else is going to have one. So for now, it's Mustafa El Amrani that he's going up. He's 16 years old, yes, but Lagzir will be the one that is going to give backup cover to Mustafa El Hamrani. That is not working well. So of intensity, okay. Nations. So our agenda is going to be messy. So until the end of the month, Tihad Sportif Saleh at home, Wafa Widad from Casablanca away, and Union Sportive de Mohammedia at home in Casablanca also. In, no, 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 no. Reject 10 offers. Okay, so let's criticize his lack of development. That's it. So there's rumors that we are going to have a takeover. And Zakaria Wahib signed a new contract. He doesn't want to sign now. Okay, not an issue. So how many of you guys? Oh, it's only him that doesn't have a contract. Oh God, this one and this one. But he's not. They are not wanted. No issue. Training wise, medium, medium. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's save it. And it's exactly the same. Transfer wise, nothing. Again, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Nothing. 7 days to the next friendly. Luckily, he's not training well. Again, everything is okay. This guy's normal. And dynamics very poor, obviously, but we are starting to improve in the club atmosphere, and the managerial support is dropping. So these meetings are a complete waste of time. Because there is no recommendation, there is no nothing. Let's send up this guy. Okay, is he training? Not really. So let's criticize also. Okay. I'll just leave it. Yes, I can accept, even if you are coming back again in 2 days saying that he needs to continue to develop that part. Transfer wise, normal. Can Chadley? No. No, but he has potential to be a conventional player the league above. Needs to train first. There's ball movement. No, I'm going to decline because the other guys that are down, they are not as good as he. Apart from this guy is fast. This guy no, it's very slow. This guy is more or less. He has a great crossing, but they are not. They are not. They are still improving. So Hamala, my God, my God. Okay, let's leave it. Lam Noir also criticize his training. This one understands, and Moody also criticize him. This guy also. This sport. I'm only going to worry about Mustafa El Amrani. Transfer wise, nothing for days. Belarami also. So let's criticize his development. No, it rather okay. Took it rather right. Okay, so nothing after 2 or 3 days, and Jarmuni went 2 days. Not an issue because the game it's 4 days. They will be ready. This season, the injuries are going to strike for sure a lot more that we are used to it. On the first season, we barely had any type of injuries, and right now it's going to be for sure a lot. So, in terms of the pitch, this is the standard, right? let's confirm. You can stop it. In 2 days' time, we'll see you again, asking for the exactly same thing. Another meeting. Another meeting. So these two off intensity. We still injured. Not there. She's coming back tomorrow. So the transfer window closes on the 22nd, Sunday. Okay, not an issue on that. Nothing to see here. End the meeting. Who is this guy? Ayarna. Yes, again, go do it. So not a half in training, transfer wise, nothing yet. Natter is doing more or less okay. Ulchik again, not training well. Same as Ben Tairi. So if we can hold on one more week with this squad, the only situation that I need to worry about is financial situation. Because even if we gone professional, we don't have any sport sponsorships, and basically yes, they don't agree that I should hire him. The fans are always right. Always right. Always. So it's today the game. If we can hold on this squad for one more week without losing anyone, that would be amazing. So again, he presented a proposal for this guy. So he's from Tema in Ghana. He always played in Ghana. What is he coming to make in terms of money? Nothing. Withdraw. Yes. We got rid of him. So these guys are perfect, not an issue. So Al Jarmouni, we need to criticize him. Amala, we will not criticize again. So I'm running on goal. Sharkawi on the right. So Lukili and Ben Sliman as centrals. Mustafa El Amrani on the left. So it means this guy on the bench, this will be our backup in right back. This will be our back in central, and this on the left. So Lem Noir or Lagzir. Lagzir is going to play there. And then Moody and Nutter, because we don't have any ones that can play in midfield. Fahr. So this one like this one Shadley like this, and Jarisi and Akid, Gazwat 8, Amala 9, and this is the team that we are going to present today. So most of them need this type of training. They are going to play in the back 7 with 3 guys on top. So all the positions are okay. Let's send the team. They are happy about team selection. Let me ask the assistant manager for this, and now hands on my hips, show me what you are capable of. Go out there and show me why should I pick you. And again, we are going to play in our brand new stadium against a team that is more or less equal to the teams that we are going to face during this league, this championship. Let's go. We are playing in blue. Saleh is playing in white. We don't have any scouts to tell us what type of tactic these teams are playing, so we are completely blind. Yep. Akid. Natter. Then Fah with a great pass. It looks great. And it's important for Lags here to be coach on the right midfielder position. It's important for this guy of Amrani to play left back. I only wished I could afford 2 midfielders, 2 center mids to play along. Great pass, Fahri. Yay! It's starting to improve the team. Finally. Great pass against Palmeiras. Na terra. Well defended by the striker, our striker. Ours. That's it. Close the center, close the center, close the middle. Exactly. Very well played. At least they are playing a 4-3-3 that matches entirely defensive-wise our 4-4-1-1, and we have more possession right now. So, come on, JC, that's it. Yes, finally. Either Salo is the worst team in Morocco, or we are improving. Okay, when we can check really when we play what we got next. Next match we are going to see if that's it, because we struggle to pass Wafulidat in the end of last season. But again, attack and midfield great, defense not that much. Okay, do it. And we have 91 people watching this game live. Very good, very good. Yep. It's great play between their lines. Come on, cross it. Very well played. We are playing well, finally. That's it. That was a bad decision. Shoot it. Almost. I think this guy is going to win. And Lagzi is playing very well on that right side. Great pass. Shoot it. So they are having more possession, but no shot. They didn't add a shot whatsoever. Now they have one. But it was offside. And it counted. Great. But we are already gaining also the possession. It's very even. And we are playing more or less like them. Okay? Because the teams match. Okay, so we are happy. Let's go. Position-wise, let's get going. And now we need to change two things. So the first thing is the tactic. We need to pass from the 4-4-1-1 to the 4-4-2. Because we need to stay balanced. Because Natter, that was injured, needs to come off. So Jarisi goes to be the playmaker on attack. Kamala can go there. And El Amrani is going to be replaced by Bellarabi. So let's see now if we need a two-striker system. If we are going to perform. The first thing is Belarabi. Great defense around them. So we need to demand more from this guy because he wanted to continue on the bench. Take it, yeah. Great, Amala, alone. He has the speed, come on, take it, take it. Cut inside, cut inside, cut inside, no. Two guys are again lags here. Very good, oh no, not on the pass. Woody, great. Acher, Amala. Lags here. Come on, go. Take it, take it. Dribbling part is the worst. He's here again. I think this tactic is even more for counter-attack than to play possession, but let's check it out. Great pass. Oh god, almost. What a confusion. What a mess. For today, everyone is performing except Ben Slimani. We look okay on paper. On paper, we look perfect right now. What a miss. On paper, we look absolutely great. Apart from not having a sub on central mid. some tired legs here, especially in the midfield. Moody is very tired. Moody. So Ben Tairi, Serraj, Lucic, this one, yes, like that. Yes, another one. Who scored it? Lazio. Oh yeah. This is very, very good for him to play very well in that position. Again, Fahu on the crossing. Lazio first hit the post, then scored on the rebound. Great. So what else can we do here? Charlie for Fahu. Guess what? Okay, we can exchange Jarisi for guess what? Lazio for Lemon Noir and Algermoni on goal. We are looking very, very snazzy. Missed the header. We really don't have any replacement for Moody. If that guy gets an injury, we are screwed. Great shot from Gazwat. He's playing with the ball. Yeah, do it, do it. Demand more, demand more, demand more. Almost. Oh no. So if the championship teams are with the same level as this one, we can have a solid season. But I think I'm afraid that this solid team is really the worst team in Morocco. If they are the worst team in Morocco and we play like this, we should be level with the other teams. We are going to win or lose or draw. If they are leveled up with the teams on our division, and we are going to have a strong one. Okay. We can make it 5. Who is going to step up? Guess what? Okay. Good goal. Marrocino guess what? 5-0. 22 minutes at the time. So if we end like this 5-0, it's a very, very good result. Again, I need to make sure that it's not going to be today. Today we are going to end the live here. So very happy with the result and the performance. Let's just, so he got a little bit worse than he was. I'm not happy with your evolution. So let's clean the selection. Laxir played very, very well in this position, even if he's not training as good as he should. Same series, Moody's not playing great. Let's just place these guys on half load of training. These ones already have. So basically, five 0. Tihad Sportif Saleh is not in any division. So this is the game in 7 days' time that is going to be very, very precise, because in the 3 games played, we drew 1-1. We played a friendly, I think it was a friendly. No, it was on the division, yes. And we won 7-3. But then after we played a friendly and we lost. So, and we are going to play in their stadium, and it's going to be 28 degrees in Casablanca, so it's going to be a very, very hard game. Thank you very much for all the views, all the followers. Check out, as I'm always telling you, check out my channel down on YouTube, Skip Hash 1. I really appreciate all the level of support and the comments, the interactions. It's been yet a small journey to me, but it's a very good one. Thanks for Andre. Mems2403, thanks a lot for the subscribe channel. Thanks for the follow, thanks for the comments. I will see you all tomorrow in God's will. Alhamdulillah for that, inshallah. For probably the continuation of this save, because I really want to get into very, very, very fast, get into the regular season, because we want to get promotion. I want to very quickly become a legend in some Moroccan club. That's the goal of this save. Again, many thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, my friends.